Hey everybody, you're welcome back. This is Johnny Driving coming at you, and my name is Johnson, and I'll be your driving instructor. Today, I'm going to show you how to move a manual transmission car. Okay, how to move a manual transmission car. But there are certain things that I need to show you before we get started. Okay, so let me show you this. Now, this is your dashboard. Okay, this is the dashboard. It's different in different cars, but it's basically the same thing. All right. Now, you see this thing right here. This is called the tachometer, or they call it the RPM right here. You see RPM? RPM, yes. Now this basically measures the speed of your engine. Okay, this is your speed of the engine, and RPM basically means revolutions per minute. How many times your engine is turning every minute? Okay, so you have 1,000, 2,000. You know, the 1, 2, 3 is recorded in thousands. You see, X is 1,000. If you did a little bit of math, X is 1,000. So this is 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, up to 8,000. This is your fuel gauge. It basically tells you if you have fuel or not. E means empty. F means full. This right here is your speedometer, okay, which actually measures the speed of your wheels. Don't get it wrong. The difference between this and that, this is the speed of your engine, and this is the speed of the wheels. The wheels, your tires, okay? That's the speed, this. So we have this is kilometer per hour, and we have 20, 40, so 20 kilometer per hour, 40 kilometer per hour, and so forth, up to 180. Okay, so the main difference here is this is measuring the speed of your wheels. That's the speedometer, and this is the speed of your engine, tachometer, or your RPM. And I would say when you're moving the car, this is very important, okay? The speed of your engine. So I'm going to show you how to move your car and what to look for here, all right? So my engine has already been started, okay, as you can tell. And these are my pedals. We have the clutch. I've already explained this. We have the brake pedal and the gas, or the accelerator. Okay, don't worry if the camera keep moving, because it's not really adjusted very well. So let's begin. So if you want to move the car, of course you need to engage this. And this basically engages your engine to your wheel, okay? So all you have to do is to put the gear in first gear. And how do you do that? You step on the clutch like that, okay? And then you just move it, right? So towards you and then forward. That's first gear. So let me do that again. I want to move this car, okay? I'll step on my clutch all the way down, and then I've already explained what that does, okay? Why we need to step on that. So you step on this, and you move it to first gear like that. What you do is now you give it gas, okay? So I'm going to use the gas now, or the accelerator. This is where you use the RPM, okay? So I'm going to step on the gas, and give it between 1 and 2. Okay, so gas. See, you don't want to step on it too much. If you step on the gas too much, like, you know, you actually burn your clutch. If you step on the gas like that and your leg is on the clutch, you burn your clutch. So you don't want to step on it too much. I know for the start it might be a little confusing and you might make that mistake, but I'm just telling you, if you put your leg on the clutch like that and you give it more gas, more than 2,000, you're actually burning your clutch. I have to let you know. So let me start the whole thing. Clutch, I want to move this car. So clutch to first gear. Give it gas between 1 and 2. So watch. Between 1 and 2. Let's go. Okay, that was too much, right? So between 1 and 2. And then you just stay on the gas like that. Okay, you step on the thing and then you just be on the gas like that, and then you slowly release the clutch like that. But then don't forget to put down your handbrake. Okay, so what you want to look out for on the clutch is you have to get the biting point, and the biting point is, you actually feel it. Okay, when you get to the biting point, the car will dip. See so as soon as you get to the biting point, the car will just move, even though I've taken my leg off the gas. That's not how it is, but I have to take my time to explain this. So I'm gonna start all over again. Clutch, first gear, give it gas between 1 and 2. Let me put on the light. Give it gas between 1 and 2. So gas. Okay, and then get your biting point. See, so if how you know you got in the biting point is you either hear a cat noise, which is not really like I hear this. It's something that you will hear. The car will dip, and when you get to the biting point, the car will just start moving like that. Okay. All right. I know this is very difficult to explain here on video, but I'm hoping that you get it. So let's start the whole thing again. Clutch, first gear, gas between 1 and 2. See, so that's 1.5 right there. Let me go back to 1.5, and then slightly release your clutch. See, slightly release your clutch. You see, the car will just move by itself. You see, and if you want to stop the car, step on the brake a little bit, push the clutch in, and then brake gently. All right, you don't want to brake too sharp. You don't want to go like this, boom. It's going to be gentle, like, you know. But if the car is moving slow, you want to step on the clutch first and then you brake. Okay, the only time I'll talk about this, but the only time you have to step on the brake is when the speed is very high. Okay, then you step on the brake, and then when the speed gets low, you step on the clutch and then you brake more. But when the car is moving too slow, you just step on the clutch and then you brake gently. So let's move the car one more time. Again, clutch, first gear, and then if your handbrake is down, you release your handbrake. Okay, you get a biting point, but of course you want to make sure you look around to know it's safe first before you move. Okay, you always look around to know it's safe. Then what you do is you give it gas a little bit. So let's give it gas between 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Cool. Okay. Just hang your leg on it like that, and then slightly release your clutch. Get a biting point. Okay. So the goal, see, the car is moving. The goal is to get a biting point. I'm gonna reverse. Okay, let me move here and then show you very well. Okay, so again, we want to move the car. Okay, yes, I know this thing will keep moving. All right, so handbrake on. We want to move this car, right? You want to move a manual transmission car. Clutch first, right? And then give it gas between 1 and 2. And then you release your parking brake, and then you get the biting point. See? As soon as you get a biting point, the car will just start moving. See? As soon as you get a biting point. If I want to stop, I'll just step on the clutch and then brake gently. All right? That's what you do. That's how you move a manual transmission car. But let me also show you something that I didn't say. When you get a biting point, I want you to count this in your head. As soon as you get a biting point, I want you to count 1, 2, and 3. Because if you release it as soon as you get a biting point, the car will stall. Okay? Over here they say the car will stall. So let me demonstrate that for you to see. So I'm gonna try and move the car. Okay. So of course, clutch, first gear, give it gas between 1 and 2. Very important. You don't want to give too much gas. Release your parking brake, and then get your biting point. All right. See, if I remove it too quick, the car will stall. You see, I removed it too quick. So what you want to do is you want to go 1, 2, and 3. Then you release it. So let me do that again. So, clutch, first gear, give it gas between 1 and 2. Good. Okay. Release your parking brake. Look around to know it's safe. Okay. Then get your biting point quick. Okay. Let's get a biting point. 1, 2, 3. Leg off the thing, and you go. That's it. That's it. And what you do is you just give it gas just to move around. Okay. Just give it gas to move around. Just move. And if you want to stop again, you go clutch and brake. If you don't press on the clutch, the car will stall. Okay. So I told you in the other video that the clutch disengages the wheels from the engine. Remember, the transmission is given like this thing is, there's so many things happening, but the speed is coming from the engine to the wheels. I already told you here. So there's the speed of the engine, the speed of the wheels. So the speed is actually coming from the engine to the wheels. So when you step on the clutch, you want to disengage. You want to stop that speed coming from the engine to the wheels. And that's why you have to step on the clutch. Okay? So when you step on the clutch, you've actually stopped the speed from moving from the engine to the wheels. Okay? So let's move it one more time. I want to move this car. Clutch, first gear. Give it gas between 1 and 2. This is very important. Between 1 and 2. Okay. Just stay there. Look around to see if it's safe. Okay. Then release your parking brake. Then get your biting point. Biting point. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Take your leg off. And that's it. Now, I'm going to step on the brake without the using the clutch. See how it goes. See? It stalled. It will stall. So you always, when you're moving slow, you always want to step on the clutch, and then the brake. All right, so let's move it one more time. I want to move the car. This is a manual transmission car. Clutch first gear. Give it gas, right, between 1 and 2. Good. Look around to see if it's safe. All right. It's still between 1 and 2. Can you see that? Good. Then release your parking brake because you're about to move, and then you get your biting point. See, slowly release the clutch. You get a biting point. Good. We got a biting point. 1, 2, and 3. See? And that's it. And that's it. See? Now I'm controlling the car with the gas pedal. All right? With the gas pedal. That's how you go. If I want to stop, I go clutch and then brake slightly. See that? Then when you stop, you want to put the gear back in neutral. Okay? So again, already your leg is on the pedal, so you want to go boom to neutral. All right? That's it. So let's move again. We're gonna go clutch, okay? First gear, you want to give it gas between 1 and 2. Gas between 1 and 2. Step on it. That's I don't do that. So between 1 and 2, and you want to look around to see if it's safe to move. Then you release your parking brake or your handbrake because you're about to move, and then you get a biting point. Release it slowly, gently. See, get a biting point. 1, 2, and 3. You can go off. Now you can control it with the gas pedal. All right, with the gas pedal. That's it. How do you stop? You step on the clutch, and then you brake gently, and the car will stop. What you do, you put the gear back in neutral, and now you can take your leg off the pedals. Okay? Then, of course, you want to engage your handbrake. Okay? That's it. So this is how you move a manual transmission car. I'll come to you with the next video. I hope this helps. Let me know what you think about the video in the comment section, and please do well to subscribe for more videos like this.